EV startup Canoo moves HQ from California to Texas as another executive exits. Canoo co-founder and CTO leaves the company after 7 years. In a significant shift within the electric vehicle industry, Canoo, the emerging EV startup known for its innovative designs, has announced a major transition, moving its headquarters from Torrance, California, to Texas. This move comes amidst a broader corporate shakeup, which includes the departure of Sohail Merchant, the Chief Technology Officer and co-founder. After 7 years of contributing to Canoo's development and facing mounting production challenges, Merchant's exit marks another high-profile departure within the company. As Canoo relocates to the Dallas-Fort Worth area to ramp up its production capabilities, this strategic shift aims to optimize operational efficiency and expand its footprint in the burgeoning EV market. Canoo will depart its facility in Torrance, California, and move to the Dallas-Fort Worth area as it tries to ramp up production of its electric delivery vans. Canoo announced that it will be moving its headquarters from California to Texas, as reported by TechCrunch. The facility in Torrance, California will be shuttered, and roughly 70% of the employees will be offered relocation to Canoo's operations in Texas or Oklahoma. TechCrunch also reported that Sohail Merchant, Canoo's chief technology officer and one of its founding members, has resigned. Startup company Canoo made a splash when it unveiled the pod-like lifestyle vehicle in 2019, followed by a neat, snub-nosed pickup truck. But Canoo has struggled to put its unorthodox EVs into production, switching focus to commercial variants after Tony Aquila became CEO in 2021, and since delivering a handful of lifestyle delivery vehicle vans to fleet customers. Now, according to reports from TechCrunch, Canoo is undergoing a significant shakeup, with its chief technology officer departing just as the company ditches its office in Torrance, California, for Texas. TechCrunch reported that Canoo held a company-wide meeting where it announced it would close its Los Angeles area office, which has been the firm's headquarters since it was founded as Evelocity in 2017. Canoo will now be based out of Justin, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area, where the company has held an office for a few years. Canoo will reportedly offer relocation to 137 out of the 194 employees at its California facility, either to Texas or to Oklahoma, where Canoo is building a factory to assemble its promised lineup of EVs. This isn't the first time Canoo considered abandoning California. In 2021, Canoo had aimed to move its headquarters to Arkansas, while undergoing contract discussions with Bentonville-based Walmart. The retail giant ended up signing a relatively cautious contract with Canoo, but the Arkansas factory never materialized. Canoo instead turned its attention to the facility in Pryor, Oklahoma, and later a separate factory in Oklahoma City. Just a day after Canoo's reported move to Texas, news broke that the startup's chief technology officer and one of its founding members, Sohail Merchant, had left the company, according to TechCrunch. There is now just one member of the original founding team remaining, Chief Engineer Christoph Kuttner, after the departure of two CEOs, Stefan Krause and Ulrich Kranz, and the resignation of Chief Designer Richard Kim between 2020 and 2023. Canoo has a tough road ahead. According to its second quarter results, released earlier this month, Canoo has just $19.1 million as of June 30th. And while Canoo has built a small number of vans, the Pryor plant is still not fully online. Still, Canoo has built several right-hand drive LDV 190s for the U.S. Postal Service this year, which are currently delivering mail in Atlanta. Canoo also acquired assets from failed commercial EV startup Arrival, after the British firm went bankrupt earlier this year. Canoo co-founder and CTO leaves the company after 7 years. Sohail Merchant, the co-founder and chief technology officer of Canoo, has left the company 7 years after helping founding it. The company has recently announced that is moving its headquarters from Torrance to Texas, affecting 137 out of the nearly 200 employees. Merchant is the fourth co-founder of the firm that has walked out the doors in recent years, with the most recent departure being that of Canoo's chief designer Richard Kim last year. Currently, only one founder remains, Christoph Kuttner, as all others have exited the company over the last few years. On LinkedIn, the executive's profile says he is now open to work. Prior to joining Canoo, Merchant worked as a senior director of vehicle engineering with Faraday Future. Here he was responsible for vehicle packaging, ergonomics, vehicle integration, seating, safety systems, and thermal systems at the EV startup. Before joining Faraday Future, he worked at Tesla as the manager of vehicle packaging and advanced concepts. After starting pilot programs with NASA, Walmart, USPS, and some other potential customers in the United States, Canoo has been adding the UK and the Middle East markets to its roadmap.